Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 17th episode of Don't Forget the Popcorn. Today, I will be discussing my top 10 favorite films of 2022. This list is completely objective and aren't the movies I necessarily think are the best or ones you should watch, but these are just my favorites. I didn't see everything that came out this year. Most noteworthy are Avatar, Way of the Water. I know, what kind of movie guy am I? And the other is The Decision to Leave. I will watch these and review them separately on the channel. Other than that, I saw most major releases, so let's get into my favorite films of 2022. First off, this was very hard because I left some movies off that I really like that came out this year, so make sure you tell me your favorites down below in the comments. Number 10, Nope, directed by Jordan Peele. This sci-fi horror comedy pays homage to some great films of the 70s like Jaws and Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Jordan gives us a beautiful film that shows us our obsession with spectacle and relevancy, a tale of family, tradition, and history all wrapped into this fun summer blockbuster. Number 9, The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves. I was worried about this one, but man, I was impressed. Matt Reeves takes us on a crime noir look into a young Bruce Wayne, brilliantly played by Robert Pattinson. This dark, gritty, action packed tale we've seen so many times has the most charm and style over any other hero movie this year. Marvel, better watch out because DC is coming. Number 8, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, directed by Dean Fleischer Camp. Marcel the Shell is a cute mockumentary about a young Shell and his grandmother who are alive living in an Airbnb. A young man starts documenting Marcel's life and his story goes viral on the internet. This heartfelt family comedy is a great story and a compelling one with a brilliant voice acting and writing from the great Jenny Slate. Number 7, Prey, directed by Dan Trachtenberg. Prey is very similar to the original. The predator drops in and all hell breaks loose. That's what's great about it. Set in the 1800s America, the predator fights the Native Americans in this brutal, violent, badass movie that is just fun bang 'em up time from start to finish. Number 6, The Fable Men, directed by Steven Spielberg. The Fable Men is a heartfelt and cold story of the Jewish family of the same name. Loosely based on Spielberg's life, it shows how a young man making movies discovers secrets about the life and the people around him. This compelling coming-of-age story is Spielberg's best film in years and reminds us just why he is still one of the best American directors working. Number 5, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Del Toro is one of the great artists we have in the darker style of cinema, which is some of my favorite stuff. His take on this classic tale is dark, set in the war, and shows a dark and more gritty side of Geppetto and Pinocchio that we've never seen before. This is a visually stunning work of stop motion, and I hope we get more from him like it. Number 4, The Glass Onion, directed by Rian Johnson. Everyone has been talking about this movie, and for good reason. This hilarious murder mystery is a great entry to this now what has become franchise. A solid and hilarious follow-up to Knives Out, The Glass Onion peels back many obvious layers and delivers a fun watch that should be viewed multiple times. And I mean, Daniel Craig, guys, enough said. Number 3, The Menu, directed by Mark Mylod. The Menu was everything I wanted it to be. Suspenseful, funny, gorgeous, layered, and a whole lot of fun. It had all that with a great social commentary underneath that gives everything that is happening in the film a purpose that works without having it shoved down our throats like the meals that are prepared. Gorgeous food and plating, brilliant cinematography, clever writing, and acting from its leads carry this film to the finish line. This movie is Hell's Kitchen on crack and one of the most original horror comedies I've ever seen. Number 2, Everything Everywhere All at Once, directed by the Daniels. So this movie has been talked about a lot this year, so naturally I was very excited but afraid to see it. It seemed to be everything I always wanted in an action sci-fi film, but I was afraid I'd be let down. Well, I was not. This is possibly one of the most unique takes on the multiverse we've ever seen. For a film that is not doing anything new, it feels like it's something we've never seen before. It's funny, yet heartwarming. Carrying leads in this tale of a family breaking apart has some of the funniest action scenes you'll ever see, with one of the coolest and most unique villains I've seen in years. Everything everywhere is everything you want in a movie. And our number one pick for the best movie of 2022, Top Gun Maverick, directed by Joseph Kosinski. Okay, I know this may seem like a cliche or boring answer for the number one spot, but hear me out. This movie is not only way better than it should be, but it tops the original in every way by 10. It cuts right down to the nitty, giving us what we want, and that's action done in a compelling way with just enough plot to keep the train moving smoothly. This is what a summer blockbuster is and should be from now on. On a movie that keeps you on edge, a movie that keeps you on the edge of your seat from start to finish with some good laughs and convincing enough plot to show us American cinema is still alive and we can get into the movies. Tom Cruise helped bring us one of the best family fun films we've seen in years, and after everything we've been through as not only Americans but as humans of the world, Top Gun was the movie we needed to bring us back together and remind us of better days. Guys, thank you so much for checking out my 10 favorite movies of 2022. Please give me your favorite movies of 2022. Let me know what you think I got wrong, what you think I got right. And don't worry, I will be watching Avatar and Decision to Leave very soon. Guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can get more content and turn on the notifications. I will see you next time, and don't forget the popcorn.